Step it up, I've got to go. Front row seat, fashion show. Live it up in the afterglow. Up late.
Hello, 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 my lovely ladies and handsome gents. How are you? I hope you're doing really well. And I just want to say hi. I don't want to cry already. I just realized that I've been through a lot, and I look forward to coming back to see, you guys. Anyways, I had an accident, and I had my shoulder replaced. Hello. I have a dislocated and fractured shoulder. Thanks for watching. Drop a like and a sub for my dislocated shoulder and my fractures. I fell on my face, people. I fell on my freaking face. Now I got a fractured, dislocated shoulder. But I'm so thankful. They're so great here. They're helping me out so much. And so is my husband. Hello. It's been done. I am bionic. I am now bionic. You better watch out. I'm gonna do bionic stuff. So thankful for Canadian healthcare and these really great nurses and doctors here. Very thankful. Bye. I just ordered my dinner here in the hospital after having my shoulder replacement surgery. And this is what hospital food looks like now. That is a flatbread pan pizza, a garden salad. They brought me a chocolate chip cookie. They brought me a beautiful piece of bread. And I've been taking a break. And it's fine. It's great. In fact, it's great. I'm so thankful for Canadian healthcare. But anyways, I didn't want to get you guys all, I had no plan to do this. I was like, oh my gosh. I haven't put on any makeup really or anything for like all this time, and just trying to Alright, I'm gonna get a grip. Because it's cool. There's no reason for me to cry except that it's just an emotional moment. And I tried so hard to do my makeup right because, sometimes you just forget when you work from home and you're not on, camera that much, and, anyways, okay. I'm gonna get over it. I think this next song is more upbeat. It'll probably pull me out. But anyways, I'm really glad you're here, and thank you to everyone out there who came and said hi and asked me how I'm doing and all that. It's been really, really, I really appreciate you, and just it's just a really fun thing to be able to do this, and I do appreciate it. Here comes more upbeat song. Oh yeah, here we go. I got one-handed. The other guy. Come on. Just for a second, there's no way it's not good for you to move. It's true. Mira cómo baila. I'm gonna gonna blow my nose off camera. One-handed blow. Okay, I can't dance too much. I can't dance too much because my shoulder is still healing, and I have a sling and I do wear it because there's like a Frankenstein scar. I got a Frankenstein scar. Woo! Anyways, I don't want to show you my Frankenstein scar. Okay. Anyways, I really do. I'm supposed to be wearing a sling, but I didn't want to wear a sling and do this, so I want to tell you about the perfumes I got that I've been so excited about, because I got a lot of them before I had my accident, which is I fell down. That was my accident. I fell down. Sometimes it happens. It can happen. Anyways, okay, to the perfumes. But first, let's dance as much as we can to this sick groove. Okay. First of all, I want to tell you guys, this is my little flower arrangement there. Isn't that cute? So that little flower arrangement over there, my husband and I went out in our yard and picked that today. Isn't it cute? I'm really excited to tell you about all these fragrances that I got. One-handed, I can't really move around too much and, you know, manipulate them, but I do want to tell you about them because I was thrilled to get them all. There's such an interesting variety here of stuff that I'm super excited to tell you about. Okay, and I'm going to start off with one that I saw Ali over at Thrifty Hen talk about this one because Donna sent it to her. And the moment I saw it, I immediately put it at the top of my list of what I really wanted to have. Because it's this beautiful bottle here. Look at that. And oh my gosh. This is the most divine juice. Oh, it's just so beautiful and feminine, and I don't remember what's in it, but I get like a peach, but not gourmand. Just it still smells like flowers and perfume, you know, like they used to. Like a lot of them used to, you know, before they had more technology for gourmands. But oh my gosh. And you know, I'm not even able to do this fragrance justice to show it to you right now because the box it comes in, the presentation is, it's insane. And this is Master X in this beautiful box, Monet's palette, my Master X, or rather, yeah. And this is like such a nice little box. It seems like wood. I don't know if it is, but it definitely seems wood-ish. And you open it up and it comes like this. Isn't that stunning? With this looks like it's a print from the Gardens of Giverny, one of Monet's paintings. And it says, Claude Monet, the master of Impressionist art, created the most magnificent garden in the world at his home in France. The garden at Giverny is a magical place of dancing light, color, and scent. Here, every imaginable flower nestles, is tended with love, and their fragrance is intertwined. The love of Monet's life, his wife Camille, would keep her perfume in a cut glass bottle. This bottle reflected the same light Monet longed for in his paintings and garden. quote, "My garden is my most beautiful masterpiece, Claude Monet, master painter." And then over here on the other side, walking along the paths in the gardens of Giverny that were planned and created by Monet himself, I was inspired by everything I saw. The fabled water garden and lily pond, the colors and scents of the muguet and peony in all their lush beauty, and the elegant Japanese bridge that is so timeless and so deeply associated with Giverny. I truly felt transported to another place and time, and I somehow felt his presence there. I am honored to be the perfumer bringing Monet's garden to life, Nathalie Lorson, master perfumer. So I just think the presentation in this, and I didn't show you, this little stand that comes with it, it's like a very, very strong metal. It's like a chrome or something. And then the bottle fits right in it. So I'm going to enjoy putting that in on my perfume shelf. It's gorgeous. So then when I found out that this can be had at an affordable price, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So there's a story associated with it. It's called Monet Master X series. It was created by the famous perfumer Nathalie Lorson. So she's created a lot of other great stuff. And Nathalie Lorson. I mean, you guys probably already know the name. But look at this stunning thing. And it was created as part of an homage to Monet, the painter, Claude Monet, to his gardens at Giverny. And it's just there's a lot to it. They had big events involving food and anyways, there's a lot. But when I found out about this, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't care what it smells like. That looks gorgeous. Now I feel like, oh, I better get another bottle because I absolutely adore it. And it comes on that cute little stand. And it comes in this gorgeous box. Back there in the back. I can't manipulate it all around right now. It really deserves. I was looking so forward to showing you the presentation of some of these boxes because they're so cool. A lot of these boxes. But here it is. And that Master X was from 2019. Okay, next up, a 1994 Sophia Grossman. But it is True Love from Elizabeth Arden. Okay, so hard to get the top side of stuff. Everything I read about this and heard about it really made me want it. And plus, I'm after a lot of these fragrances that used to be expensive but are now more affordable, you know. Some that I remember from when I was a lot younger, you know, that like you would never call Austria de la Renta cheap, you know. You would never. Elizabeth Arden fragrance, what? No, that's not cheap. You know what I mean? But for some reason, a lot of them are more affordable now than they used to be. So True Love. Okay, this is very sophisticated. It's a very sophisticated floral. I definitely see pink and white in my mind when I spray this. However, there's something about it that I can't get past. And I think it is, something smells synthetic to me. And so I don't know, like I said, this is the newest version. I don't know how it compares to the older ones. But it's a gorgeous, very feminine floral, very sophisticated. I wish I could wear it, but I'm going to wait on it and see what happens. And I hope that, you know, I end up, you know, liking it. But it sure is a thrill, you know, just getting a hold of a bottle. Okay, now this next one. Excuse me, I gotta adjust my arm. Okay, now this next one came out in 2024, a year ago. And it's really my first pop perfume purchase where, I mean, I don't know where I would have ever seen this if not for you guys. You know, I mean, I think all of you guys have talked about this one. And, you know, a lot of you really hate it. A lot of I really don't think any of you hate the fragrance though. I think a lot of you really don't like the bottle, but a lot of you do like it. And the thing that interested me about this, I might as well bring it out, right? I'm sure you know what it is. It's Sehr from Lattafa. 164 people on Fragrantica felt this was like Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. I don't remember if I tried that one or not. I want to say I did, and I really thought it was great. Sehr. It means magic. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That makes it doubly cool. Because look at this thing. It's a little sculpture. It's like a little sculpture. And I'm at this point now where I feel like most of the fragrances I get, I'm probably, you know, I'm not running around like I did when I was younger. I'm not always throwing a fragrance in my purse to reapply every, you know, 45 minutes. I don't know. No, a couple hours. You know, now I'm like, no, a lot of times I do get things because they're collector's items for me now. You know, I just want to put them on my shelf and go, oh, isn't that pretty? And this thing is so cool. And the thing I love about it too is that it's all metal. It's metal, and that thing that's like a marble in the little guy's mouth. I don't know what he is, but he's gorgeous. He's like a dragon of some sort, representative of magic. Now this part up here with I'm pointing out with my finger there, that is, I think that's plastic, and I think the part on the bottom also is plastic, but this will still be a standalone, a little standalone you know, thing. Oh my gosh, I did it. It's just cool. It's like a little, you know, little, I don't know, bookend or something. But oh man. Oh man. Oh. This is so divine. Okay. I have a little size of Lattafa Camera. And people said, I think that was the thing that, no, people said this most smelled like, I think, Killian Angel Share. And I've only tried that like once. And I mean, I like it, but I don't remember enough to compare it. However, I have a Camera, and it does smell a lot like Camera, but I like it a lot better. And I like Camera a lot, but this, oh, am I ever glad I bought this. It's so different, yet it's just so inviting and warm. It's so, it is very fall-like, like Camera, but it's not quite, you know. If you had never tried Camera, you'd be like, oh yeah, this smells like fall. And then you try that, you'd be like, oh no, this one smells like fall. But this, I love it. I love it. And I can definitely see how it's just a really gorgeous, warm scent. And you know, it is, I can see how it's gender neutral, and it gets completely away with it because it's friendly and sexy for anybody who would wear this. It's gorgeous. Oh, someone else, I think on, I gotta put it down and rest my arm. Sorry, someone else on Fragrantica said, oh, it's just like Ragba. And I was like, oh, I hope not, because I don't really care for Ragba. And so what was really strange is when I first smelled this, I did smell a little bit of Ragba in it. But whatever I smelled then that reminded me of Ragba, it's gone now, and it's just yummy. So this is the beautiful box that Lattafa Sehr comes in. It's hard to open things with one hand. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you can tell how there's like a gleaming picture in gold of the bottle. Look at how stunning that is. And this beautiful, it's like a very well encased little velvet box. It's just a gorgeous presentation, and I'm not going to take Oh, little bug likes it. Oh, look at little bug. Oh, he's like, I want some. Well, the little bug wants to know what is this great smelling stuff. Okay, he left. So that's Sehr, which is stunning. This is yummy. And, you know, to me, it's like, oh, it's extra to be able to get a beautiful sculpture thing that I'm gonna, you know, put on the wall. But I do understand people a lot of times, you love this fragrance, man. You don't want to have to transport the, you know, the sculpture everywhere. You just want to put it in your purse or whatever. But oh my gosh, this is so nice. If I were wearing fragrance a lot and if I were going out every day and I were busy all day, I think that I would definitely wear this a lot because this is just so nice. Okay. How are you feeling? I hope you're having a really good summer. And I want to remind you that there's an old saying, when you have no head, like if you're, oh, your brain is like overworked for whatever reason, when you have no head, you have legs. So realize that you can get up and you can go out, you know, if you can, go out and just do one of the things that life makes not, you know, that makes you enjoy your life. You know, can you just get up and do that thing, you know, or can you do it soon? You know, even just thinking about it sometimes just takes you out of any bad mood, you know, and you know, or anyways, it helps you to get in a better place. And then it gets your body moving too, if you can do that. If you can just go out for a walk, you know, you don't have to. Okay, next fragrance. Okay, this is from 1990 from Jean-Claude Delville. 27 notes in this. It is Cabotine by Gres. Okay. On Fragrantica, 860 people felt that this was similar to Tendre Poisson. No, Tendre Poisson. That's it. And so since I remember Tendre Poisson from when I worked behind the counter at a department store for Christian Dior, I remember it, and I always really liked it. I mean, I always thought it was fantastic, but I just never ended up getting it, and they didn't give that one to me. They gave me June, which I very much enjoyed. But you know, a girl's got a limited budget sometimes, you know, and so I thought, you know, I already have Cabotine Rose, and I know the Gres name, and everyone knows Cabochard. It's just a classic. These things did not used to be so affordable as they are now. So I really wanted to get this, and also Eau de Michel was talking about how great it is, and you know, so Cabotine. Oh my gosh, this is so sophisticated. Oh. It's like the strongest flowers you can imagine. The strongest smelling, most concentrated flowers. And like the freshness of spring, yet this dark underlying sensuality of like deep red roses, but not necessarily rose scent. This is absolutely fantastic, and it's so sophisticated. I mean, it's youthful yet any age. Oh, I just and it's sexy. Oh, yeah. I can't say enough about it. And yes, it does smell very similar to Tendre Poisson. I'd say that my experience with Tendre Poisson, but this was like back in the 90s, I would say that was probably too heady for me. You know, it was too much for me. I've had to be careful with fragrance, you know. So, but this one is a bit lighter, I think, and this is the Eau de Parfum. So, okay, moving on. I think this is an extended video, so there's room for more than one dance. What's the sound of one hand clapping? That's it. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh. Let me adjust my pillow. Stop. Okay. Okay, the next one is a Harry Fremont from Liz Claiborne. And by the way, Harry Fremont, you know, famous for creating CK1 and Noir de Noir from Tom Ford. Yeah, 2001 Mambo. Never heard of it before. Okay, Mambo. Oh, look at this bottle. Isn't that cute? Oh, so cute. Looks like he's a little wiggling there. He's got some wiggle going on. Look at this. I didn't know what to think of this, except I thought, well, it's interesting because it's a Harry Fremont. You know, I do find that interesting. I kind of, you know, research things. Did a perfumer that I know of created, and what else did they create and all that, you know? So I didn't know what to expect from a fragrance called Mambo. I expected it to be spicy. This is like fruit punch with hibiscus flowers, and I think actually there's hibiscus flowers in the middle notes. So with, you know, I don't remember, I obviously already knew that that was there, but I think I did think of that. So it makes you think more like a tropical fresh, not really like a spicy kind of thing. It's just, and you know what, look at the dent already. Like I have hardly left the house. But I really love this. It was, I think, my husband and I, out of all of the fragrances I got in this haul, I think this was our favorite. But, well, the one we kept on going, yeah, let's smell that again, you know? And it was just so fresh and inviting when I came back from the hospital. I know that's kind of a dark, a dark association, but, you know, you want something fresh and inviting like that. You don't necessarily want something that's harsh or, you know, I don't know. Just something nice and fresh is cool. So I enjoyed this one a lot. Mambo from Liz Claiborne. Okay, this next little one, I was just enticed by it. The price was so good and it sounded so interesting, and it has a rich history. It was created by perfumer Lino Vidal in 1955. It is called Pino Silvestre, Silver Pine. And it looks like a little pine cone. Now, this has mixed reviews on Fragrantica, but I thought, you know, I'm gonna trust. I mean, this is made in Italy. It's got a huge history, a very rich history. I'm gonna trust that this is something worth having, and it has a lot of evergreen notes in it. Okay. Some people say that this is Okay. Some people said that they think maybe this is like air freshener type of, you know, fragrance. But I'm telling you, oh my gosh, this little thing, this smells exactly like the pine, these little pine cone things. This smells exactly like what these smell like when they're green like this. I have some out in my yard, and they are just, it smells so much like that. Now I could understand some people get different, you know, things from fragrances, but I just think this is so cool. And I definitely think that this could be a shared, gender neutral fragrance. It's so unique and it's so fresh. But there is something about it. There is a resinous feature to it. I think that people don't, well, you know, like if you ever go up to a pine tree and you find, and you really like stick your nose in that, it's not as fresh as you think, you know. I mean, it's piney, but there's something about the resin of it all. And you know, it's really sticky. It's got that resinous thing to it. But I just think this is an absolute little gem of a find for the price. It's very affordable. And it's got rich history. I mean, that's what I'm interested in. So, original. There are a bunch of flankers too. So Pino Silvestre Original Eau de Toilette from Italy. Okay, and this is my last one, my lovely ladies and handsome gents. I want to thank you so much for watching me, and I know this video is really long now. I can't even see, it's quite long. I appreciate you being here, and been holding on to these fragrances and being like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to come back, and still dealing with the arm, and I think I'm rambling. Okay, on to the last fragrance. Okay. The reason I bought this is because it's by a maker that I wore the original fragrance when I worked behind the counter for Ultimate 2 Cosmetics in the late 80s. And one of the lines that we sold was Bill Blass fragrances. And so I had original Bill Blass, and oh my gosh, that I think was one of the fragrances that I had more compliments given to me than any other fragrance. I mean, yeah, by women. There are some others that men complimented on me, but I think that was in the top, and it's discontinued. I'll bet a vintage bottle would still be okay, but I just don't want to take a chance, you know. If it comes to me serendipitously, that would be great. You know, but it's okay. I'm not that into vintage fragrances, I've realized. I'm interested in the newest version of that fragrance I really loved back then, because I wanted to still be nice for a while, you know. But anyways, I bought this one because it was made by Bill Blass, and Bill Blass has come out with a lot of different fragrances since, or the Bill Blass company has come out with a lot of different fragrances now since that day long ago. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to try some others that I haven't ever tried that are kind of older as well. So Bill Blass Amazing from 1999. 1999, baby. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's like a cool little skyscraper or something. So this fragrance, and it comes in this guy here. Kudos for the unique packaging. Kudos! Do people use that word? I never use that word. It's my opportunity to use it now. So this fragrance, I chose it because I thought, well, I read a lot about it and it was mixed reviews. Because I knew I wanted any Bill Blass that I hadn't had much experience with, you know. So I read someone say that this was a lot like Paco Rabanne Calandre, which I love. It's on my to buy again list, but you know, I mean, I'm doing this stuff slowly, so you know, hopefully I'll get it at some point. But there's other ones in line in front of it, so you know. So I got this one, and oh my gosh, I immediately get that doll head accord that a lot of people talk about. And it's too bad because I'll spray it. I'll spray it. Oh, see, now there's nice. Oh man, I'm on the edge of liking it, but the doll head accord comes out. It's like doll head accord is top notes, all the middle notes, and some of the bass notes. And then other than that, there's powder, you know, powder and something floral, white flowers. Oh, I think it has mimosa in it. And you know, I think I did read it has mimosa. And if it does, yeah, the smell of mimosa, it's a neat flower. I used to smell mimosa when I worked as a floral designer. And these little yellow, or thinks they're sometimes pink. What am I doing? Sometimes pink flowers. And the flowers, I mean, they're cool, you know, and they smell nice, but I don't know. I think whatever it is, the note is that they've created for this, I'm not all that into it. The mimosa accord or note or whatever they're using. So unfortunately, I'm gonna hold on to this one for a little bit and see if I like it or not. I always hope to at least like the fragrances that I get enough to say that I'll probably wear them sometimes. But I think, I don't know about this guy, you know. But yeah, I think I'm still gonna be looking for another Bill Blass, or maybe I'll just hold on to this one and see if it macerates. See, give it a little bit of time, maybe the same thing with the True Love. I'm hoping that the True Love, you know, that it gets to where I'm more comfortable with it. And that's it, my lovely ladies and handsome gents. Thank you so much for coming to see me, and I hope if you're still here that you've enjoyed yourself, and I sure enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed getting to see you again. And I hope you'll come back and see me again sometime soon. Bye.
Sincere, are you sure you love me, dear?